everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my April favorites. I tried to keep it to like 10 to 12 items, so let's see what I liked this month. So first I have the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Shimmer Mist. This is an Ulta exclusive item. It's pretty new. It's the Tropic Glow scent and it has some glitter in it and it smells amazing. I've only had this for, I would say, about a month, maybe a month and a half, and I've used it this much already and it smells amazing. I spray it on me multiple times a day. You don't really notice the shimmer, so I wouldn't worry about it. It's just so like refreshing and sweet, but not an overpowering kind of sweet. I could probably spray myself 20 times with this and it wouldn't be overpowering. It's just so satisfying. A lot of people say that it's a great dupe for the Sol de Janeiro scent. I've never owned their scents before, so I can't tell you, but some people say it's even better. This is only $10 and I've used it so much. I highly recommend trying to get your hands on this at Ulta if you can. This scent, I have it in the body wash, the cream, the shave oil, the scrub. I just love it so much. Then we have a new makeup item that I've been using. This is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. This is in the shade 250W. And this thing will blur your face. It comes with a puff, but I don't recommend the puff. It's not. I like to use it with a Amazon puff. This is the Amazon puff that I use. I'll have it linked in my description below and they're also on my storefront. And I just dab, dab, dab and use it all over my face. It blurs my pores. Of course, my face still isn't perfect after using this, but this is the best powder that I've used so far that will instantly blur my pores and cover. The coverage is 10 out of 10. It definitely helps my oil. So if you have oily skin, I highly recommend this as well. I also like to use a brush because it can look a little bit thick and cakey because it's like, I guess a thicker looking powder. That's how it just really blurs it out, but it can start to look overboard. So sometimes I like to use a brush and kind of place it in areas like thicker in some areas and thinner in some areas. For example, I go pretty thick under my eyes because I really want it to look smooth and brightened. And then I go kind of light all over my face, but then I also spot powder a little bit more thick wherever I have blemishes and I'm trying to cover up. So I really highly recommend this powder. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. I really like this. I think it's going to be perfect for summer too. Then I have Colourpop's new Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I've never known Colourpop for making foundations. I know they make blushes, palettes, you know, stuff like that, but I think that this is a pretty new item and it's amazing. Most foundations will break me out. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I will get a lot of acne after trying a new foundation. This foundation has not done that for me. It's very lightweight but full coverage. Blends amazing. This is in the shade medium 100W. You can get this at Target. So good. Even if you have oily skin, I have oily skin and this is a hydrating foundation and it works amazing on me. Yeah, go give it a try. Another favorite item from Colourpop for this month is their blush. This is their new blush. This is in the shade Prairie Air. It's like the perfect pink, Barbie pink. It's so pigmented and this is actually a great dupe for the Too Faced blush. So this is the Too Faced Cloud Crush blush. I think this is quite new as well. This is in the shade Golden Hour, but the pigment is very similar, these two. And this is supposedly a great dupe for the Dior blush. So put Dior blush here, Too Faced, and then Colourpop. I feel like that is the line of dupe. So if you want the cheapest option, I highly recommend getting the Colourpop one. It's so pigmented. There's a little bit of fallout, but that doesn't really bother me too much. It's like just the slightest bit of fallout, meaning like it just kind of very dusty, but I really love this and I use this every day. I reach for this more than this. You guys know Emily Kaiser on TikTok. You've probably seen this before. I purchased this after seeing her use this as her chapstick. It's the Aquaphor Healing Balm Stick. I had an Aquaphor chapstick and I loved it so much. I feel like this is just a giant version of that chapstick. This is what it looks like and you just, you know, and it's pretty big. But I used it as a chapstick just like she does, and it's just kind of very satisfying to use. Yeah, it is kind of big though, so you'll probably get it not just on your lips but around your lips as well, but that doesn't really bother me, and it's great at moisturizing. All chapsticks basically don't work for me. I don't know, it doesn't hydrate my lips. It sits there but somehow tugs on my lips and peels my lips, but this doesn't. Aquaphor balms don't do that to me. So if you haven't tried an Aquaphor balm for your lips, I definitely recommend it, especially if you are a chappy lip person and don't drink a lot of water. Then I've been trying these Ashwaganda Gummies. This is the Target brand. It was sitting right next to the Goli brand of Ashwaganda Gummies. If I'm pronouncing this wrong, I'm so sorry, but this tastes absolutely amazing. This came with 60 gummies and I've been using it this month, and that's how much is left. And it's like sour and it's just so yummy. I could eat this like candy. I got this to help with stress and anxiety. I used to take the Calm Magnesium gummies and I didn't like the taste, I didn't like the texture, but this is way better, delicious, and I feel like it does work. You take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. I try to take this when I can. I don't take it every day just because I'm in a rush or I don't remember, but when I do take this, I do notice that I am a little bit more calm. I actually didn't take these this morning, so I'm gonna take it right now. I've been kind of antsy today, I don't know. This is what they look like. They're so yummy. Then I have these Sugar Bear Sleep Gummies. This is the Sugar Bear Sleep Deep 5 HTP gummies. I got this from Target as well. Oh wait, no. They sell this at Target, but I got mine off of Amazon. I believe Amazon was cheaper. I'll have it on my storefront and listed down below. But it's like a cocktail of things. It's got 50 milligrams of L-theanine, 60 milligrams of melatonin, and magnesium. Before this, I would take melatonin to help me sleep, but melatonin always gives me nightmares, and I know it gives a lot of people nightmares. I don't know what it is, and it's just terrible. I was fed up with the gruesome nightmares that I would get, so I would avoid melatonin like the plague. But this doesn't give me nightmares. Take 2 a day for sleep. I've only been taking 1. I think the first time I took this, I took 3. Maybe I read the directions wrong. I don't know what. But the first day I took this, it kind of made me even kind of woozy. So it definitely will make you sleepy. But now I only just take 1 gummy and I feel like naturally puts me to sleep. I don't get super tired, but I end up falling asleep and I don't have nightmares. It tastes amazing too, just like candy. The texture is great. It's so delicious. Like I could eat 10 of these. I've been taking only 1, and I do notice that I sometimes will wake up in the middle of the night, but it does put me to sleep. I think if I took 2, it would be perfect. Then I have this Juicy Couture makeup case that I found from Ross. This was about $15, I believe. I've talked about it in one of my hauls here on YouTube, but I've been using this for my skincare, and I took it on me to our camping trip. Love it. I keep all my skincare in here. It's like a fuzzy, velvety material. It's got hearts all over, and it says my cat is wearing a plastic bag right now. Zoe, what's going on? She's wearing a plastic bag. Let me get that off of you. Okay. I know, that's funny I caught that on camera. Anyways, it says Juicy Couture. And it's got this handle here. It's very good quality. People are selling this for 3 times the price on like eBay and stuff. You open it up and this is what it looks like, and that's the inside. It comes with 2 little like slots here that you can put stuff in. I just have another Aquaphor healing ointment just kind of insert in there, and sometimes I will put my flat duck-billed hair clips in here, and then I just have all my skincare in here, which I'm going to be talking about next. For my favorites the past month, I have pretty much religiously been using Kiehl's products. They did send them to me as PR to try out. It's their new Ultra Pure High Potency line, and I love them. I kind of stopped using them when I was sick. When I was sick, I was not keeping up with my skincare because I didn't have the energy to. I was just in bed. So I was inconsistent for a little bit this month. And as you can see, I have been breaking out and I'm still recovering from it, as I just recovered from being sick maybe like a week and a half ago. But before that, I had been using this all month, even the month before, I believe, and my face actually improved in terms of acne and smoothness, you know. It got a lot better, and I think it's because of the serums, because I scratched everything in my skincare and only used Kiehl's. I highly recommend them. This is the order that I use them in. I start off with niacinamide, and I kind of just like spot treat niacinamide in my like T-zone where I have like larger pores or wherever I feel more oily throughout the day. Then I go in with glycolic acid. I spot treat mostly around my cheeks because that's where I have the most texture, and then I go all over my face with their hyaluronic acid for hydration. And then during the day, I was using their moisturizing cream as well, but it would clash with my sunscreen that I have right now, which is the Etude House sunscreen. I've never had issues with this, but the moment I started using the Kiehl's moisturizer, they would coagulate, I guess. So I've been using the It Cosmetic Confidence in a Cream as a moisturizer during the day, and it works well with my sunscreen. And then I use the Kiehl's moisturizer for nighttime. And then I've been using their Kiehl's eye cream. This is the avocado one. Kiehl's products has been my favorite. Next, hand sanitizer. So we all know the Touchland hand sanitizer. This is not in my favorites this video. I'm just talking about it because I love the packaging of this, but this is expensive. This is $10 right here. And it's a spray, right? And I feel like I need to spray my hand 1, 2, 3, 4 and then rub for it to feel clean, but it doesn't even feel clean after that because I like to saturate my hand everywhere to feel like it's thoroughly being cleaned. But this is cute. It fits in the purse. You know, I love the whole, just the act of doing that just feels amazing and cool. But my favorites for this video is Purell, and it's small. Squirt, squirt, honey. You can rub it, get it everywhere instead of having to go 1, 2, 3, 4, flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, flip 1, 2, 3, 4 for me to feel clean. Purell does it. So this has been my favorites. I take this with me everywhere. I'm almost done, so I've used it throughout the month. Yeah, but if I can buy a big bottle of Purell and buy a reusable spray thing like this and use it together, that would be amazing. But I found a spray thing like this on Amazon, but I think, you know, it would only work with a liquid hand sanitizer, whereas this is like a gel. We're reaching the end. Alani. Oh my gosh, I have been obsessed with Alani energy drinks. I really want them to send me stuff, work with me, give me PR. I would love to. I drink these almost every single day. My favorite flavor at the moment is Dream Float. My favorite flavor before that was Juicy Peach. Amazing. They also came out with a new Kiwi Guava one. That one's not bad at all too. I do like Dream Float better in terms of taste, but the Kiwi Guava one, it makes like my tongue tingle, and I like that sensation it gives. It's just, I don't know, it's just so good. But Dream Float, in terms of like flavor and yumminess, this one is my favorite. It has 200 milligrams of caffeine, so very comparable to like a whole cup of coffee, I guess. But it also has some other stuff in here. It's 0 sugar. Yeah, I just like it. And I feel like it's better for you when you compare it to like other energy drinks. Yeah, I love Alani. So I also have their pre-workout that I recently got a month ago. And I have been taking this when I go to work. I have been taking pre-workout and I love it. I got this blender bottle at Target. This is also being mentioned as a favorite. This was $9.99, I believe. I love the color combo. This didn't come with it. This is just a little boot that I keep on my Stanley, and it comes in a pack of 2, so I also just put it on the blender bottle. I thought it fit the theme. And I just mix my pre-workout with water in here and then take it to work. And I don't chug it. I'm not the type of person that can chug something, so I just sip through it throughout the day, and it's kind of like an energy drink for me. It's basically an energy drink, but plus like amino acids, I believe. So I think if I were to just drink this instead of buying energy drinks every day, this would be cheaper. But blender bottle, Alani pre-workout, and Alani energy drinks have been my favorite the past month. The pre-workout, this is in the flavor Breeze Berry, which their Breeze Berry energy drink is also one of my favorites. It's pretty good. I want to try different flavors. My Target only had 2 flavors of their pre-workouts, so if you want to try other flavors, their website is the place to go. And then lastly is this workout set from Amazon. It's from the brand Aox Jocks. I love everything from their brand that I have so far. I got this set. I purchased them separately, but they're the same color. I have this bandeau top. It's called Steel Blue, I believe. I have it in pink as well, but this is what it looks like. It's very compressing and tight. It comes with padding. It's super buttery soft. This is definitely a Lululemon dupe. And then I got the matching pair of leggings. This is the Trinity style, meaning in the back there's 3 lines over here and a seam. It's not a butt scrunch, but it kind of looks like it when you wear it, I guess. It's, again, super buttery soft, Lululemon dupe. These are like, the top is like $25, which is still kind of pricey, but for the quality, I do think it's very much worth it. And then I think maybe these were like $22, $23. love. I'm definitely going to be getting more in the future, you know, just kind of like slowly building a collection from there. And that concludes April's favorites. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what you think of them. If there's anything you want to recommend for me to try this month, let me know that in the comments as well. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.